Hello there you guys, welcome to another one of our videos, and today I'm just going to be officially updating you on some more current latest news. So basically some more things have currently updated in the current media and the press, and a bit more transfer rumours have updated now. Reportedly the Manchester United board have reportedly, and Manchester United are basically are willing to end their interest now in Gareth Bale, reportedly, as it's stemming from the press. As a part of a cut deal, reportedly Man United are only willing to pay a cut deal for Gareth Bale, because basically Real Madrid rate Gareth Bale at around £100 million. So basically Florentino Perez is looking to generate the same amount of funds that they paid Bale for from Tottenham back in 2013 as well. But I think Man United are willing to pay up to around 50-60 million pound for Gareth Bale as well in the current process. But Bale has been heavily linked with a move to Manchester United. We know he's still under contract with Real Madrid until 2022 as well. We know we went for him during the David Moyes era, we went for him in 2016 as well. The current playing, he's missed Real Madrid's last 46 out of 60 games, due to injuries. Well, he has just recovered from a recent injury as well as Gareth Bale. But we know Jose Mourinho's still looking to strengthen up. He's still looking to address that left hand side. He did say he was looking into four left-footed players as well, but Jose Mourinho's looking to address that left-hand side, and basically the board have said we have to sell before we can buy. Basically, we have to sell before we can buy. In the current process as well. And basically, Manchester United have got quite a few potential, targets on our radar. But Gareth Bale, at Real Madrid, he won 10 honours. He's won 3 Champions Leagues in 4 seasons with the club. Real Madrid is Gareth Bale, but he's creative. He's got good physical attributes. He's good at crossing balls into box. When he's fully fit, Gareth Bale is very, very good indeed in the current process. Skillful. But I said, due to his injury prone, as we all know, is Gareth Bale, and this may concern Jose Mourinho, Manchester United, if he was to potentially, make a move to Manchester United. But it's definitely Real Madrid are willing to offload the current player, but they value him at around £100 million, and Manchester United were prepared to pay this, back in the August window, for Gareth Bale. As well. But basically, we know Gareth Bale is Premier League proven. He had 6 fantastic years with Tottenham. He also raised up the ranks fantastically well with Southampton as well. Did Gareth Bale, in the current process, and very, very good for Wales. Welsh football of the year record 6 times, second top scorer, for Wales as well as Gareth Bale. But he has been heavily into a move to Manchester United, because obviously Real Madrid are looking at quite a few outfield players. Real Madrid have also got quite a few goalkeepers, on their radar as well, including David De Gea. But yeah, Gareth Bale is still heavily linked with a move to Manchester United, but reportedly the Manchester United board have made a decision over this, and they're reportedly willing to end their interest unless Man United can get him for £50-60 million. And the main scenario about this is due to that he's got a record of injuries as well as Gareth Bale. But the agent had confirmed that actually, Gareth Bale will see out his career in Spain as well, in the current process. But going into the new topic, basically also what's reported in the press today, basically, is about Mesut Ozil as well. He's potentially another Manchester United target, is Mesut Ozil. And reportedly, basically, there's been talks about Adrian Chuan from Barcelona and Ozil as a potential swap deal, reportedly, because Adrian Chuan was reportedly, caught in London. He was spotted in London the other day, reportedly in the press. Ozil's agent has been in discussions with Barcelona, because Barcelona have been linked with him also. It did come out in the press the other day, reports from Spain, that actually Ozil had agreed a contract with Barcelona. Ozil had agreed to join Barcelona, and reportedly he was demanding wages of over £300,000 as well, was Mesut Ozil in the current process. But Wenger had suggested out that Ozil and Sanchez will not be sold in the January window, even though that both players, Ozil and Sanchez are coming to the end of the deals with Arsenal. But Ozil has been heavily linked to a move to Manchester United, and in our 3-1 victory against Arsenal, Ozil, come to Manchester United bench and congratulated us. That could be a sign that he could be making the move to Manchester United. And even Rio Ferdinand said, that Ozil would be a good addition for Manchester United's team, because he has got a record of assists, as Mesut Ozil, since he's been in the Premier League as well as Mesut Ozil. And Ian Wright said he would be an unbelievable signing for Manchester United as well, Mesut Ozil. But Manchester United and Barcelona, it's reported said that Chelsea, you know, have showed an interest in Mesut Ozil as well. Good at creating chances, good providing assists. Jose Mourinho classifies him as a fantastic number 10. Mesut Ozil as well in the current process, and we know the contract talks are stalled, so Arsenal are nowhere near in the process of securing him a new deal, as we all know. Also, you know, Jose Mourinho is looking to reunite with the player after they were fantastic together at Real Madrid, and this is his 5th season now in the process of Arsenal. You know, he's made over a century appearances as Mesut Ozil, and he's also got experience of being in Germany. You know, he's in the Bundesliga for 5 years as well as Mesut Ozil. Potentially, Man United have been advised, you know, to actually get him on let him run out his contract and get him on a free transfer next summer rather than pay £20-30 million for him in January. It did say he'd been given permission to leave Arsenal in the January window as well, but obviously Barcelona are using him as an alternative because Barcelona's main priority target is Philippe Coutinho, but they have got quite a few alternatives on their agenda as well. But you know, Messi would rather prefer Coutinho than Mesut Ozil at Barcelona as well, because basically Manchester United, you know, we've got Mkhitaryan now who hasn't played recently. You know, Jose Mourinho has dropped in quite a lot, you know, due to his recent form that's been poor. But at the beginning of the season, you know, Mkhitaryan did very, very well for us. And, you know, we've got Michael Carrick there who's been suffering heart problems. You know, he's aging up as well, and he's coming to an end of his contract with Manchester. He's coming to an end of his career with Manchester United. You know, he's won every single domestic club. He's been at the club, you know, over a decade now as Michael Carrick. So Jose Mourinho is, you know, addressing that midfield as well. In the current process, and it's also reported out, you know, the other day about Leon Goretzka that actually Jose Mourinho, you know, wanted the board, you know, to sign Leon Goretzka for Manchester United, because Leon Goretzka is a Schalke player. He's also another player that's coming to an end of his contract with Schalke. Reportedly Manchester United have showed an interest. Reportedly Barcelona have been interested in him as well. Bayern Munich have been interested in him as well. It's also mentioned Arsenal, Liverpool, quite a lot of teams have been interested in Leon Goretzka. He's coming to an end of his deal, he's Leon Goretzka. Schalke do not want to lose a player. Schalke, you know, want to secure him a new deal. Reportedly Schalke have offered him a new deal as well. I think he scored 4 goals this season for Schalke as well as the current player, but this is his 5th season now in the process with Schalke. You know, he's also been in the reserve team with Schalke as well as a player. You know, also very, very good for Germany. He's a fantastic young age prospect, and you know, he was joint top scorer for Germany in 2017 as well. You know, risen up the ranks with Schalke fantastically well. You know, the current player as well. Schalke paid £3 or £4 million for him. You know, when he signed in 2013, you know, he signed a 5-year professional contract, but now he is going to end of his, you know, deal, because you know, he was at Bochum for so many years. You know, he'd risen up the youth system very, very well and made his professional debut, you know, in 2012 at Leon Goretzka as well. But I think he'd bring creativeness to Manchester United. He's a very, very good dynamic box-to-box player as well. He's Leon Goretzka, so I would like him.
Go, Charlie.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Yep. So saying, yeah, about Leon Goretzka, so he's also being linked to other moves to Manchester United, because Schalke do not want to lose the play, because obviously they lost Klasnic during the summer, you know, to Arsenal as well. But he's also been on Manchester United's radar as well as Leon Goretzka. But the main part of this video is about Gareth Bale. Reportedly Man United, you know, are actually going to end their interest in the player, you know, because obviously Real Madrid are demanding that they want around £100 million for the player. As I said, but Man United, unless a price cut is done in this current deal, unless Real Madrid are willing to offer him for a cheaper price, Man United are basically not going to go for Gareth Bale in the current process. But Jose Mourinho's looked at quite a few winners. You know, he's still looking to address that left-hand side, as I said. But we'll go into more detail, but as this is on record, we can't go through all the scenario. So basically, we've got the Manchester United CSK Moscow preview coming up. We've got some more transfer rumours coming up, you know, when I go live on my videos. So anyway, guys, that's everything to update today. Drop your comments, likes, below, and channel. If you do consider subscribing, as always, take care, God bless, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Take care, guys. Bye.